Updated November 10, 2017. 100,643 asylum seekers and refugees inside the Manus Island detention center are extremely scared as workers tear down the fences around the compound and a deadline for them to be forcibly evicted approaches. Those inside the camp now have just 1 day left to vacate the site before they could be forcibly removed. PNG immigration officials have warned the hundreds of men still inside the detention center they must leave the center immediately because of unhygienic conditions. Journalist and detainee Beruz Buchani said yesterday, "I can feel in refugees' faces and voices that they are extremely scared." A notice put up by PNG authorities warns force may be used to relocate those who refuse to move voluntarily. "You cannot continue to remain here in this condition," the notice says. "It is very bad for your health and well-being if you continue to refuse to move to your new accommodation where there is food, water and other services." About 600 men are still in the detention center 10 days after it was officially closed and food, power and water supplies cut off, saying they fear for their safety at the new facilities. Despite the warning, several of the asylum seekers said on social media that they still would not leave the site. New footage released by the activist group Get Up showed the squalid conditions inside the camp, where hundreds of men have been living without power, water or food supplies. Yesterday, workers began removing the high-security fences around the center and PNG immigration authorities warned the safety of the men inside is not guaranteed. An asylum seeker who filmed a PNG official was told to leave the detention center and go back to your own country. In the footage, the official said the asylum seeker was not a refugee and has a criminal record. "When we go, the soldiers will do it to you," the official said, pointing at the person behind the camera. "They are effectively squatting." Pine says Cabinet Minister Christopher Pine has dismissed concerns about the Manus Island standoff, saying the refugees who remain in the center are squatting. "All those people in Manus Island who are at that detention center are effectively squatting there," Mr. Pine said. "They could go to East Loringrue, West Loringrue, Hillside House. They could go to Nauru, the United States. They could go home to their own countries, and many in fact have done so. But the men say it is not safe for them to leave the facility. The police they beat some of the refugees and the local people. They attack the refugees and rob them. This place is not a safe place," Mr. Buchani said last week as power, water and food supplies were cut off. Meanwhile, a lawyer representing one of the refugees has lodged an appeal against the Supreme Court's denial of an application for an order to restore basic services to the detention center. Topics: immigration, community and society, refugees, Papua New Guinea, Australia. First posted November 10, 2017. 081710.